to make it stick. But at the same time, it's really for meditation, I think. For Japa. Instead of sitting on the beach or something, we're doing this stroll. We're not going to walk fast. It's not a health walk like we're trying to power or something like that. But we're just going to walk right down the side, walk and hear the holy name, be observant, see how Krishna's energies are working. Even Narada Muni did that when he was a kid. And then, no talking. Like, what are you going to do today? Did you get that thing in the mail? That kind of stuff. Just try to make it meditative. And we'll see how it goes. Does anybody have any questions or thoughts about this? I plan being on the sidewalk. It's wide enough so that many of us can walk, especially if you turn left because there's no obstruction to the left right now. There may be people hanging out and a few dogs here and there. So the beach is dicey. First of all, it's hard to walk. Next, it's at a slope. And it's just walking on sand is a full-time occupation. Anything else? Pray that we may meditate on your divine nature and see you within nature everywhere.
He's walking on the pavement over here. Just for what we're just to know
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Krishna, Prabhu Nitya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare Ram, I'll take care of you too.
I just want to say a couple things about the ocean. One is that when I was walking, I was thinking about our ongoing discussion of the verse in the Bhagavatam that says that if you take the process of Krishna consciousness given by the Acharya, then you can step over the ocean. And I was thinking about how implausible it seemed that Prabhupada could get on the Jaladuta by himself, cross the ocean against all odds, and then have such a victory in the world, literally, or I should say poetically, could say he stepped over the ocean, even though not without some tribulations along with it as usual. And that's just discussing a point about the Bhagavatam says if you follow the process of the Acharya, then the ocean shrinks, and how Prabhupada had stepped over the ocean to spread the Krishna consciousness movement single-handedly, because his main intention and his alignment was just to follow the order of the spiritual master, and that's what he claimed to be his success. It matches with that verse. And if we want to overcome insurmountable odds in the ocean of one's own mind churning, if we adhere to the orders of Krishna and the Guru and persist, then we'll be victorious. To speak of crossing over birth and death, which is practically unheard of in the material world. And one other thought about the ocean comes from the 12th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And it says this. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
When the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared as Lord Kurma, a tortoise, his back was scratched by the sharp-edged stones lying on massive whirling Mount Mandara, and this scratching made the Lord very sleepy. May you all be protected by the winds caused by the Lord's breathing in this sleepy condition. Ever since that time, even up to the present day, the ocean tides have imitated the Lord's inhalation and exhalation by piously coming in and going out. And then, Prabhu, could you come up and say something about the ocean? Or anything, like just any realizations you want to impart on your devotees?
Sure. When I wrote my last Vyasa Puja, you know, we say in the Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu is the ocean of mercy. And I was reflecting that I flew to Puerto Rico, and you know, it's an just that's the Caribbean part, not even this. And it's just incredibly vast and incredibly deep, and that's the mercy of the Guru and Krishna. It's just amazing.
Prabhu, you come up.
In 1967, at the beginning of the San Francisco project, Srila Prabhupada will take the devotees sometime to the ocean, and they will have a bonfire. He will speak. One night after speaking, he said the Jayan prayers, and at the end we say, Pacific Ocean Ki Jai. Of course, we cannot say Indian Ocean Ki Jai because Srila Prabhupada never said.
Any thoughts, realizations about chanting and observing? Yes.
Guru Maharaj, there's this
You got to
lighthouse.
speak loud because the devotees back
Yeah.
there. Maybe come theater style this way. We've been here in the front amphitheater.
So there's this lighthouse there we passed by, and there's never a light on in the evenings or in the day. And I was thinking that, you know, there's something struck me, and I said, okay, there has to be some connection with what's happening today. We are walking, and then I saw two athletes, or trying to be athletes, who had weights on their areas where the socks are on their feet, and I was like, okay, so there's no light of knowledge, and there's overexertion, and here we are just trying to tread on the sands Guru Maharaj has been walking on, and we feel a separation because the sand is more lucky than we are. So that's all I want.
Haribo. Who else? Maybe come here. This is the speaker's corner.
Height up.
I was just thinking that every opportunity we get to take a step in the Holy Dham is to our advantage.
Well, that's beautiful. Thank you. So welcome. Come up. Huh? Krishna, get on. Oh, he said you had something.
Oh, I was just thinking that, you know, there's so many pastimes of Srila Prabhupada as he was walking on the beach in Bombay, in Kenya, in different places around the world. And it's fun to remember those things. There was one that was with Dr. Patel. Dr. Patel. And the devotees were confused because sometimes he'd speak like...
Just speak a little louder.
Sometimes Dr. Patel would speak like a Vaishnava, and he claimed that he was a Vaishnava, and sometimes he'd speak like an impersonalist. So the devotees asked Srila Prabhupada, so how can you tell if he's is he really a Vaishnava, or is he an impersonalist, or what is he? And Srila Prabhupada told the story of a man who had multilingual. He could speak perfectly in so many different languages. And so the people were wondering, well, how can you tell what his real language is? So one person said, I can tell you. So he came up behind him and he gave him a slap. And he started to curse in his natural language. So that's how you tell. So anyway, Prabhupada pushed a button about a particular sadhu and he became this, Dr. Patel get mad. Impersonal sadhu. So that's how you pick up. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's a Vaishnava.
You guys speak as if you're on stage.
Okay. There's a Vaishnava Acharya who sang the bhajan and he said, Shira Bhishayana Hari Ninage Dekai Teno Gokulada Benne Sakaga Millave Hal Musara Kadale. So he said that the Lord is the owner of oceans of milk and yogurt and he still came to Gokula. Did he really need to come and steal that little pot of butter? He basically came here to churn our hearts and take the butter from it. So the acharyas say the way to churn is through chanting of the holy name.
Malini. Purī, you have to sit like on the stage.
I was just thinking when I saw the ocean, the verse from Bhagavad Gita, Puryamanam Achalati Krishnan. Like the waters are filling in the waters are filling in the ocean constantly, but still the ocean remains still. And I was just thinking how so many thoughts are coming into our minds while we are chanting, but we have to keep it still by focusing on the mantra, one mantra at a time. So.
As we were walking, some devotees were in the front and some were at the back. And then we take a U-turn. And then the devotees who were at the back, they became the devotees in the front. There's no one left behind in Krishna consciousness because mercy is flowing from all sides.
Yes?
I think everyone can hear me.
Yes?
What are you writing?
What?
What are you writing?
Everything you say. Don't mind. It's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what your thing is, or no?
That
Come
was
up
one
here.
thing. That was one thing.
Hey, Sundar, you're next up.
Very curious as to what you're writing so that I can learn from that skill.
So you know what you say, right?
Say again?
So you know what to say?
That is one reason as well. The other thing I've realized is wherever I travel, I've traveled a lot. We're only concentrating on eating, wearing, and then there are doctors and all. So on the street, it's like food. Entertainment, clothing. And here we're thinking about, okay, nothing material, but everything inside. So that realization was like, I have crossed something tangible. It was not like, it was a shift in my head. Very well.
I was just remembering the verse from the Bhagavad Gita where Lord Krishna says on the bodies of water and the ocean.
He says what?
Of the bodies of water and the ocean. And I remember one incident, I think, Srila Prabhupada walking in Mumbai along the shores of the ocean there.
He's very soft-spoken anyway. Bring it out from near the diaphragm. Go.
So he was walking along the shore, Srila Prabhupada was walking along the shore along with his disciples, and then they saw some crabs running along the shores, and so Srila Prabhupada asked one of them to catch that crab, but before the disciple can, he could go and catch the crab actually ran and went inside the ocean. And then Prabhupada stopped and then he said, the crab is so tiny, but still, I'm just paraphrasing it, still you're not able to catch it because it took shelter of the bigger ocean.
Okay. Yes, Shraddha. Please.
I had a very different realization in the beginning. I was finding it difficult to walk and I was lagging behind, and I was just thinking that's because I need to shed some pounds. And then I was just thinking that
on the path of devotional service, what do you have to shed? Not the counts, but you know, there's something very subtle, not very gross, and that's the anarpad, and there's so much that
Maharaj, there are a lot of boats in the ocean, and I think once you told that they are spread like a nets, and they are just waiting that when the fish will come and get into that net. So it's a wrong example, but yeah, that's what they do. Similarly, when we chant, you told that when we chant, sometime our mind will catch even one mantra, but we have to keep putting like that kind of nets that when the mantra can catch the mind. So I was just remembering saying that.
Can I add one thing?
Yeah.
See, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, I'm letting doubt now. But what I remember is that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that the ocean in Puri is non-different than the Yamuna. And let's also remember that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first of all, he was bathing every day here. And second, he personally bathed the body of Haridas Thakur right here in this ocean.
I just realized while walking, my senses were engaged. You know, at one point I could smell the fish. At one point I can see the dogs. But then my mind doesn't dwell for, it dwell only for a few seconds because I'm giving something higher to my senses. So that's really nice.
Hare Krishna. In physics, there is a concept called...
Louder so she can hear. Speak to the back, the person in the back row.
In physics, there's a concept called destructive interference. And it occurred to me when I was looking at the waves. The waves are incessant and innumerable. And the waves of my material desires are also like that, constantly appearing and constantly pushing my mind. And I was thinking I can't fight them by myself. But as I was chanting, I was hearing the holy names. I was thinking each holy name is a wave that destructs the interference of those waves. And by my own power, the amplitude or the strength of that wave is not sufficient. But as there are devotees around and Guru Maharaj leading the group, I was thinking, yeah, now I have enough strength to overcome the mind. So that's destructive interference.
Why is it destructive then?
Because it destroys the amplitude of those other waves, the ocean of the material world. The constant waves of those ocean are overcome by the amplitude and the incessant spiritual desires, the
But in
spiritual
physics,
vibration.
is it a positive term, destructive interference? Is it doing something that's helpful, or is it describing some kind of chaos? I mean, if it's destructive interference.
In physics, it is called destructive because it is destroying the message coming from those waves.
I see.
It can destroy noise also.
What?
Destructive interference can destroy noise waves.
Yeah.
It can knock out the noise of
Yeah.
as they say in cliché.
Like they have jammers, cell phone jammers, where the signal is jammed.
Okay, 3 more. Michael, come on. Who's up? Here. You really have to project.
Thank you, Maharaj, for giving this opportunity. I never dreamt of coming like this in Japa.
She said she never dreamt like this coming in a Japa walk.
I was so excited when I heard yesterday that tomorrow is Japa walk near ocean.
She said she was excited that when she heard yesterday that we were going on a Japa walk to the ocean.
I remembered the picture of Srila Prabhupada walking with his disciples.
She remembered the picture of Prabhupada walking with his disciples.
So now it's like walking with Prabhupada through his disciples.
Now it feels like it's walking with Prabhupada through his disciples.
So exciting, and I carry these memories in my heart.
It's so exciting, and she's carrying the memories in her heart. We were I was in Bombay recently, and we were the past few times I've been there looking for Sankirtan spots. We had gone various places around the city. They were a little rough and tumble. Especially Bhima Prabhu and I went out and worked the intersection. Funny, two elderly, tall white men knocking on windows. But then they told me that the perennial spot now is Juhu Beach. It has turnover every single day. And this, I'd always seen the iconic pictures of Prabhupada walking on Juhu Beach and never had the opportunity to participate. But then somehow my desire was fulfilled, because then we were there doing Sankirtan every day on the beach, just like this. And it was one of the best places I've ever been, and I felt enveloped by Prabhupada's presence because of that continuation of the service, and Prabhupada walked there and so forth. So this is somewhat tangential to what you said. Did you have a point? Okay. Anybody else? Yes, Melanie. Come up.
I always thought that I missed the boat by 500 years that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu his appearance. And recently when I was at Mayapur, His Holiness Japa Maharaj was giving the class, and he said the same thing. We missed the boat by 500 years. So I felt like somebody also feels the same way. And then I also had think that I missed another boat by 25 years because Prabhupada was there. I missed that boat too. And recently when we went to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house, you mentioned that, you know, those places are still there, like the place where Mahaprabhu visited Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and the place where Haridas Thakur was bathed in the ocean. I was thinking, at least we have this hope that the places are still there, we are not that far from Kali Yuga. So whatever is left, at least every bit of it, we can take advantage of these holy places.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Kunti Maharani's prayers when
She's thinking of Kunti Maharani's prayers.
when she's saying to Krishna that just like the rivers get attracted to the ocean and they move,
Just as rivers get attracted to the ocean.
they move towards the ocean, similarly my heart should move towards
Similarly, my heart should move towards Krishna
and get attracted to Krishna
and get attracted to
through,
him
through the holy name.
through the holy name.
And this is what exactly we are doing here.
And this is exactly what we're doing here. So just take a couple of minutes in silence to chant to the ocean and reflect on our good fortune. I saw the Lucky India Hotel, and I was thinking all the names of the hotel there. They have some, I mean, nobody says, you know, the Junk Hotel, I mean, although they should. The Stinky Hotel, the dirtiest place on earth. So, Lucky India. Everyone's looking for that clean, nice experience, and it's amazing how, in much of what we're talking about, by taking shelter of Krishna's holy name and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the great acharyas, we're able to live in that all the time. Mahatmanastu mamparta daivin prakriti mashita. We're enveloped, and I was thinking the same thing with Sankirtan yesterday. We're in the spiritual mayhem of the Grand Road, but we're all isolated in little bubbles. I just watching Malini yesterday, same as usual, doesn't matter if it's downtown San Jose or the street. It's the same look of bliss of just engaging people in Sankirtan, and that means it can be done anywhere. Lord Chaitanya is in every atom, he's within everyone's heart, and by taking his process and following the Acharya, we can always stay under that shelter, and we never have to be exposed to the material world unless we unwisely choose to. So a few minutes of chanting. I don't know if you want to sit or stand, whatever is most comfortable for you, and then we'll go back for
राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्याज्ञया भ्रमसि संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि चिन्तामणि प्रखरसद्मसुकल्पवृक्ष लक्षावृतेषु सुरवीरविपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मीसहस्रशतसंभ्रमसेव्यमानं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं त्वनन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षं बालावतां समसिताम्बुरसुन्दराङ्गां कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं यथा प्रकाशं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अन्यानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति भान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानां सोऽप्यस्ति यत्र पदसिन्यविचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटिं यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचराचयन्तः अन्धान्तरस्थपरमाणि चयान्तरस्थं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पावभाविकरियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा शननानभूषा सुखदेयमेव निगमप्रतिपैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिपादिताभिस्ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभि गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमञ्जनाश्रितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तस्तदयैर्देशेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिशुकरानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभवतो जगदन्तकोटि कोटिश्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नं तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि मायादि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदविधायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बिपरसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मकया मनस्सु या प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनामिनि जगामृतले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचया विहितश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसागरशक्तिरेका चायेव यस्य भुवनानि विभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि विशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतो यशम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैतिकायात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपाचिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विविधहेतुसमानकर्म यस्तादृगेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्कारुणार्णवचले भजति स्म योगा निद्रामनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदङ्गनाथ विष्णुर्महांस इह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वान्यथा स्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेजा स्वीयं प्रियं प्रकटयत्यपि तत्र ब्रह्मायणे च जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पदपल्लवयुगं विनिहाय कुम्भ द्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये सगणाधिराजा विघ्नान् विहन्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्महीतगणमम्बुमरुद्विषश्च कालस्तथात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेश सविता सकलाग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामोपतापनिचयाश्रुतयास्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीटपतकावधयश्च जीवा यद्दत्तमात्रविभवा प्रकटप्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैन्द्रलोकमतवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्म बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजां गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यन्त्रोगतामसहजाप्रणयादिभिः वात्सल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावै सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशीं तनुमापुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रियाकान्ता कान्ता परमपुरुषकल्पतरो द्रुमामुनिः
गणमयीतोऽयममृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसखी चिदानन्दं ज्योति परमपि तदास्वाद्यमपि च स यत्र क्षीराब्धिस्रवति सुरभिर्यश्च सुमहान् निमेषार्धाभ्यो वा व्रजति नहि यत्रापि समयः भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहं इह गोलोकैर्यं विदन्तस्ते सन्तक्षितिर्विरलचारकटिपये अथो वाचा महाविष्णो भगवन्तं प्रजापतिं ब्रह्मन्महत्त्वविज्ञाने प्रजा सर्वे च चिन्मतिः पञ्चश्लोकम् इमं विद्यां वत्सदत्तं विबोध मे प्रबुद्धे ज्ञानभक्तिर्द्यां आत्मज्ञानचिन्मयी उदेत्यनुत्तमा भक्तिर्भगवत्प्रेमलक्षणा प्रमाणैस्तत्सदाचारैस्तदभ्यासैर्निरन्तरम् बोधयन् आत्मनात्मानं भक्तिम् अप्युत्तमं लभेत् यस्य श्रेयस्करं नास्ति यया निवृत्तिमाप्नुयात् या साधयति मामेव भक्तिं तामेव साधयेत् धर्मान् अन्यान् परित्यज्य मामेकं भज विश्वसन् यादृशी श्रद्धा सिद्धिर्भवति तादृशी पूर्वं निरन्तरं कर्म लोकोऽयम् अनुवर्तते तेनैव कर्मणा ध्यायं मां परां भक्तिमिच्छति अहमीरिस्य चराचरस्य बीजं प्रधानं प्रकृतिः पुमांश्च मया हितं तेजमिदं विभर्षि विधे विधेहि यत्मतो जगन्ति ईश्वरा परमा कृष्णा सच्चिदानन्दविग्रह अनादिरादि गोविन्द सर्वकारणकारणम् इति ब्रह्मसंहितासम्पूर्णं हरिः ओम्। जय
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I forgot what the schedule is. 7 o'clock is group. Oh, we gotta go back.
Just for that one group photo, can I take it all?
No photo. That's gonna be backward though, isn't it? Anyway, photo. Quickly. You should get somebody else to take it. Okay, come on. You guys come. One.
Okay.
Come around.
Haribo!
Oh, look at him.
Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Look at them.
Thank you.
जय जगन्नाथ।
जय जगन्नाथ। यहीं पर जा रहे हैं।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Acha.